Okay. Last week we learned more about your early life stages and how it influenced your life.
Yeah.
And this week we are about to dive more into your personal growth and development as a person. So my first question is, how will you say you've changed as a person over the years? Are there experiences that specifically shaped your journey of growth?
Yes, so obviously there's so much that has happened over the years, and over the years I've seen my self-image transform over the period. So speaking at my background, I came from a background where the confidence is not really there. Right? Before you can do anything in life, you would have to build the confidence to face people and get what you want. So over the years, I've seen my self-image transform. I've seen myself becoming better by the day. And I've seen myself achieving more than I used to. And one reason why I say that is because when I was growing up, I used to look mean on myself. I used to look down upon myself. My self-esteem was very low, and I always hide. So I could be home the whole day, and you never know that I'm there, But I realized that those are disabilities, So I had to start working on some of these to get myself transformed. So I volunteered for positions. I served under people deliberately to learn from their qualities, how they get things done, so that I could build on my own intelligence on how I could make decisions, looking at how they have made decisions and the results that come out of it, how to be loyal, how to gain trust, and all this stuff. I had to learn them the hard way.
Okay.
Throughout my journey in life, yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. What's your most treasured memory, and why is it so special to you?
Is it related to work or personal life?
Anyway.
Okay, so the most one experience that I've had, which actually made me become very confident, was the fact that I had a friend who one day called me, right, and said, "Desmond, I would like to ask you a question." And I was like, "Feel free, ask me any question you want to ask me." He said, "Don't you feel bad about yourself, about who you are, the way you look, because we are classified as we are albinos and stuff like that." And then, so she asked that question, and I told her that I don't even know that I have anything like that. I am just busy achieving something. Because that's the one reason why my self-esteem has been very low. Because people use some of these things against you. Once you want to trespass, they want to remind you of all your disabilities and the things that they think is not normal about you. So one day she asked, and then I told her that, well, I don't even know from that. It's until you're reminding me right now. And then she responded in return that, wow, that's amazing. She never knew I could be that confident to believe in myself that much. But by then, the confidence wasn't there. I was trying to build the confidence. Yes. So once I said that, and I saw some level of acceptance, and then we became very close friends. So since then, I've had offers to join associations and stuff like that regarding what they perceive to be a disability. And I keep telling them that, no, I prefer to spend my time making impact than join a community where we solicit for pity.
Okay.
Yes, so from that experience, everything turned around. Yeah, so I could see that if I give out love, I'll receive back love. If whatever you put out there is what you receive. And over the years, I've seen love, I've seen acceptance, I've seen concern. People have really been positive towards me, and I've seen people follow me, and people taking my words for who I am and everything. So it's been an amazing experience, and I think I love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Truly, disability is not inability. So
no.
Those trying to put us in that cage, we can get over that.
Yes.
So my third question is, if you could have a conversation with your younger self, what advice would you share?
I'll tell my younger self, if I was going to be young again, or if I'm going to be young again, that learn, be skillful, learn to communicate, and learn to get things done.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you believe is your purpose in life, and how are you fulfilling it?
Well, I see myself to be inspirational. I see myself to have the gift of teaching.
Okay.
And I see myself to have the gift of mentoring. So it has shaped my thoughts, it has shaped the things that I'm into. So I always find myself teaching, I find myself encouraging people, I find myself helping others become who they have to be. And I've had testimonies upon testimonies out of that. Just recently, I had a series of testimonies from some of my students who, if not for the fact that they passed through my hands, they would have lost focus.
Okay.
Yes, some who were virtually begging. As we speak, some have even got married.
Wow.
They've purchased their vehicles or cars.
Wow.
They are living very well.
That's
and
amazing.
They come back to me and they tell me that, wow, the things that you told me have really changed my perception of life, and now I'm more comfortable than before. So I think my purpose in life is to see people become better, and to see people transformed,
Okay.
and to see people having a second thought of their life and being able to pursue why they are here. And I think it's been what I've been up to all these years.
That's amazing. Keep doing more.
Thank you.
Because there are lots in the bush that you have to fish out.
Thank you.
So my fifth question is, have you handled failure or setbacks in your life? How? How have you handled failures or setbacks in your life?
Okay, so failure is inevitable.
Okay.
And I've experienced several of it. And every day I see myself failing at so many things. Just today I had a class with one of my students, and then I told her that I feel for a test. I want to write an exam. I want to write a test and fail. And she was like, it doesn't sound proper. How would you want to just go and write an exam for nothing? I said, I feel like, and to answer the question, over the years I've seen myself experiencing so many failures.
Okay.
But now failure is becoming so normal that I'm not seeing the failure anymore. So anything that I fail at, the only thing that comes to my mind is what's next? What's next? What's the way out? Because if I failed at something, it's in the past.
Yeah.
I can only move ahead.
Yeah.
So the next decision that I will make could make the failure more meaningful, give me a positive result, or I could stay down there. So what next? So what? That's the question that I ask myself, or the questions that I ask myself. And the one principle that I also use to manage failure is that if I keep falling, I must just make sure that I don't remain. I should rise up one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my principle. Just make sure that you rise one more time and never stay down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So simply put, a winner is a loser who tries one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's keep trying.
Let's keep trying.
Yeah. My sixth question is, what's the most important lesson you've learned, and how has it impacted you?
Right. So one of the lessons I've learned over my years is to learn how to live with people.
Okay.
Yes, because humans are people with emotions. They are people with their own purpose in life, and being able to build consensus and be charismatic, and being able to get people around you is one of the most powerful tools that we can ever yield, or powers we can yield in life to support us. Because I believe that humans are not meant to be alone. We live amongst people. So that's one thing that I've gotten over the years, to be able to live with people, work with people, and then have them influence you positively, whilst you also find a way to influence them positively.
Okay, that's amazing. You've broken the rules of our channel, but it's important.
Okay.
You are the first young person you are interviewing, and because you are making impact in the world, you are changing lives. So, can you kindly tell us about your foundation and how it all began till today?
All right. So, Genius IT Benue is an educational institution that is being established, and we are tech focused. And our objective here is to grow the next generation of IT professionals who would take the world by storm.
Okay.
And we are also focusing more on our community where there's not much focus. So there are a lot of talents out there that we need to fetch and groom and help them grow to see what their potentials are. Okay. So here at Genius IT Benue, we are working on becoming a global institution that would facilitate the education of young people and to become a pipeline of talents that can, through technology, transform the African landscape. And we're also doing that by looking at the holistic development of a young person, because we believe that who you become as a person before anything else is added is more important than what is being added.
Okay.
So you must become whole, and you must build the stamina and the capacity to become.
Okay.
And be able to use whatever is given to you so that you can make the most of it. So we take our trainees through leadership, entrepreneurship trainings to help them become more self-leaders and be able to lead themselves. Because our vision is to grow IT leaders in the African ecosystem. So that is what we've been working on over the years. And thankfully, we are seeing much results out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Young people can also lead and change lives. It's possible everywhere.
Yes, and we are leading.
If you have something within you, keep trying and keep pushing.
Yeah.
You might not know you are encouraging many generations by action, but if you sleep on it, many generations will die.
Yeah.
So come out and change lives like Mr. Desmond. He's a great man. My last question is, if you could share one message with the world, what will it be?
Everyone is a genius. Everyone is a genius. If you can find yourself in the right space at the right time, with the right people around you who can help you discover that special part of you, you realize that you are not useless. So everybody is a genius, and everybody has something unique about them. It's just about identifying that unique thing about you and developing it. And let's not just end at the stage of potential. Everybody has a potential, and potential simply means the ability to. But to be able to now do is when we have to build capacity. So once you discover the least potential that you have, water it, put in the work, and let that potential become a gift that you become an embodiment of, and the world will be a better place for all of us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having your amazing office. We pray next time we'll come, it will be bigger than this.
Amen.
Yes. Thank you all for watching this episode on the journey. Bye bye.